Hello, bonus content tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play La-Mulana with me, BlueAnkylo. So, this has been a couple weeks since the last time I played, and the last time I played, I beat the game. So I've been, slowly uploading those videos, and, hopefully you guys have watched them. And this is my pre-spoiler alert comment, so I haven't looked a whole lot up just yet. But I will, because I don't think I'm going to be able to do this stuff on my own. First and foremost, the main thing we're missing is 4 pieces of software, I think. Now, I do have some idea where those may be. I've noticed a few comments along the way that may have hinted a couple areas to scan, so we'll start with that. First off, we're going to go to the Mausoleum of the Giants, and if we're lucky, we'll find something to scan, and then I think we'll go to the Dimensional Corridor, or something like that. Because I think that's the next one. So a couple screens over from here, a couple wise and alert viewers, this screen specifically, noticed a couple interesting things, and I did not. So, specifically, let's just kill the enemies quickly. Or at least try. But there's something right up there. Or right there. Haha! So I never noticed this little spot, or did I, nor did I see the kind of runes behind that. So I believe it's probably the old Mausoleum. Let's see here. So the kind of place where bombs tend to work. Yeah, there you go. And we'll just leave the shield on for now. And stone tablet carved with La-Mulana writing. Oh, it even tells you to scan the image. Okay. Well done, game. Well done. Anyway, I don't think we'll need the mantra software for now. So we'll go back to the Tarood and then actually scan it. Thank you very much. And I believe this might be something. Huzzah! Enja Musica. Alright. Doesn't sound like anything super important, but we have it nonetheless. So we've got E-music, I guess? So I assume... yeah, there we go. We can actually play different music. We've got, like, music test. BG test, it was often called in old games. Background music, you could just play through whatever. So that's pretty cool. That's something. Okay. Anyway, next, let's head to Dimensional Corridor, I believe. Because I think there's one up here as well. So, although I didn't notice that one there, it wasn't that important. So yeah, there was a helpful commenter or two that mentioned that. Oh, also, these crosses, in case you didn't see the comment, apparently you're supposed to use the crosses as references to find the mantra puzzle solving, where you actually use the mantras. I could try to explain it, but I don't know. Just go check the comments at the last mantra video. I'm not sure I totally understand it yet. I guess something like whatever screen you fight the boss of an area on, the Guardian. Oh yeah. You need to find the backwards version of that room, and you're supposed to use those crosses to help you find that. Which sounds like a lot of work. Anyway, this room was also suspicious. Was it that side or this side? Something. Maybe I just scanned this room. Someone mentioned this room as well, and I think it was this room? Let's see. See if I got this right. Scanning complete! There you go! I think it's... La-Mulana. Okay, I think it's supposed to be this thing in the bottom left or the bottom right that looks suspicious. That would lead you to scan it. Alright, La-Mulana. More music! Alright, well, I'm kind of glad I got these two together. So let's see. So we got lots and lots of music now. Oh yeah. All the music, I guess? Pretty cool. Anyway, you wouldn't... I don't think that would have helped us fight the boss or anything. So that covers that. There is one more piece of software that I think I remember. I don't know what the hint for this one was. We need to go to the spring in the sky. And this is not a scanning one. This is a... It's been a long time, so I've forgotten how to get around. This is a, you need a key fairy kind of place, which maybe there was a hint for it? I don't know. It probably is. There's always a hint somewhere, and I always miss it. Such is my life. Oh! Speaking of that, I need to know how to get a key fairy again, and I've sort of forgotten. I will take a guess. Alright, so. Software combinations. I know I've done this before. Is it this one? No, because I was getting health fairies all the time fighting the boss. So, Miracle plus maybe Mercury was the one? It seems to me it was Miracle plus something with an M was the key fairy. I'll reload the room just in case, and we'll see if we get lucky here. I think that's it, actually. Look at this, guys. Blue kind of knows what he's doing. Anyway, so this time we just need to go up. And I believe it should be pretty obvious. Is it this room? Yeah, that room. So all you would have needed to do is get a key fairy and go up one room, and they would have done something there. Never happened for me because I did not get very many key fairies. And this gets us... of course I don't have the money. Well... Now I need a money fairy and to go to the Chamber of Extinction. Alright, we can do that. The easiest way to do something like that is to go save it. Probably in the Chamber of Extinction, actually. And we'll just make a hard save here. Do a quick reset. And unless something's changed, whenever you reload like this, pretty sure the fairies come back. And there's usually a fairy... Where is it? That's the room, obviously. We've been through this before. Where was the fairy around here? I have to make sure... Well, now I have to try to figure out the money fairy combo, actually. I think it's one more room over. Probably a quicker way to do this. That's the one. Okay, so the fairy did come back. So, I'm pretty sure it's not Mirai. It could be Move, or it could be Death V or Bounce or something. Let's try Move. I haven't looked these up, so I'm just going to experiment for a little bit today, because, you know, why not? We're kind of at the end of the game, we're just messing around, trying to figure out the game. That's going to be Healing Fairy. Okay, so when that happens... Actually, this does remind me, there's a way I can do it, sort of a trick here. We'll stick with this one, just because this is the place I want to be. There's probably a fairy spawn point that's closer to a Grail tablet anyway, for teleporting purposes. But, whatever. This is easy to find. So, that was obviously the wrong combo with Move. We'll try Death V next, I think. And if I understand correctly, we'll just get knocked back and forth a few times by that guy. If you know what... This is not going to be it. This is probably a bad room to demonstrate what I was trying to talk about. We'll try to find a different room. If you leave the room before the fairy completely spawns, apparently you can stop it from spawning and then just re-enter the room and try to get something different. Where's a quick fairy point? Do you guys remember anything easy? Obviously on surface. Gate of Guidance. Mausoleum. There's got to be one closer than this. Spring in the Sky is not too bad. I don't even know where it is in the Infernal Cavern. Oh, and if I don't have Mirai installed, we can't even teleport to the back rooms. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to remember a nice easy way to get a fairy. Gate of Illusion is just 2 over, maybe. Is it just literally 2 screens? It is, but you have to go kind of around. This might be slightly faster than the Chamber of Extinction? I don't know. Anyway, we're going to try this one next. I would like to get the Money Fairy. So what have I tried? Did I try the Bounce? I think I've tried Move, Mercury, and Death V. I don't think it's the music ones. It's probably Bounce. This is like the last option anyway. That looks different than Healing. No, that's a Weapon Fairy. Ugh. Well, maybe I've done every one. Maybe what it could be is I don't actually have the software for this yet. Which means the best bet would just be to unequip everything and just random see what I get. It could be that there's another piece of software that I just don't have yet. That's the correct one for this combination. In which case, the only way to get the money fairy would be to do the trick I was talking about, if you could manage to do it. That is not going to work. And I can't even... See, you need to find a fairy spawner room where you can get in and out fast enough. You know, I think a good one for that might be the Spring in the Sky. We're just having fun, trying some stuff out, you know. Trying to figure out how the game works. Spring in the Sky. We've already got two... We've got the music, but... Let's see if I can not get hit by this fish. Ha! Take that fish. It's probably the only time in the entire game I've dodged that fish. So, my plan here is to try sort of a trick out. You have to be able to tell when the pattern shows up which fairy you're going to get. Yeah, this is an easy one. Okay, so, does it look right? That's a healing fairy. So then you leave, come back in, try again. That's still a healing fairy. Try again. Maybe I've got a combo on for only healing fairies. That's something else. I don't know what. Okay, we got the money fairy. That's the right one. I didn't recognize it. No, don't reset now. Bad. We want to teleport. Thank you. That was a little close. So, Chamber of Extinction. We go up. We get lots of money. Then we go back to the Spring in the Sky. And we will get enough money to... We'll have enough money to buy that next software. Okay. I'm not going to do this for all that long. I think all I need is 300. So maybe we'll go to like 400 or so, just so we've got a small stockpile. But now that you know how to get a money fairy fairly easily, whenever you need money, you could just do this pretty much right away, right? There's pretty much nothing stopping you once you can reliably get money fairies. That's what I'm trying to say. If I could just spit the words out. Anyway, maybe one more. Sure, that's fine. Okay, so now we'll go back to reality in the Spring of the Sky. And then we'll go buy whatever that is. And then I think we're only missing one piece of software. Also, I beat that fish that time too. That time I whipped it. Whipped it good. Alright. Look at me showing off my fairy knowledge this episode. So awesome. If I'd known about it, I would have had the money first, but probably could have done that between episodes, off camera, that is. Alright. Nice try, fish. And there we go, another thing. I don't know how, like I said, I don't know how you'd get a hint to come here with a key fairy, but certainly it's not that far away from a fairy station, so... What did we get for that? We got Rancy. This is probably the one that gets you the money fairy, actually. Now that I think about it, from my reading. In fact, if I remember correctly, this one has all kinds of cool combos. Like, I believe... That's a lot of memory, wow. Let's say we don't need the text messages anymore. And we probably don't need the email anymore. The maps are nice. Oh, one thing someone commented on. You know the rooms... Sorry, we'll sidetrack for a second here. When you're in this map form, notice the purple room? I continuously got that wrong as to what that purple room meant. I should have noticed, if you take that off, the purple room is gone. So part of equipping the advanced map function not only gives you an idea what the rooms are, it shows you secret rooms that you normally don't see on the map. And that could have helped me out with a couple puzzles where I would have obviously gone to the purple rooms because I knew they're new and checked them out, basically. But I didn't think of that. Anyway, point is, what I want to try, I think it's Rancy plus Move is what I want to put on. So we're going to try it like this. And I believe that's combo. Rancy plus Move is something like longer invincibility, I think. Which is one of the more usable combos. There's also one that makes you do more damage with sub-weapons, I think. And I think a lot of the good combos are to deal with Rancy. Maybe Rancy plus Miracle is a good one, I don't know. Obviously, we need to be able to teleport to the back rooms, but if you're fighting a boss, you can unequip that, because you're not going to need it. And try to get the invincibility and the more damage and stuff. That would make it a little bit easier. Maybe balance is improved you can look at the wiki. Anyway, we've got almost everything. Unfortunately, I don't know the next step. Basically, I'll give you guys a small hint, because I'm going to have to go look this up. Essentially, there's been a couple hints. Above us is one such hint. There is something up there, which we've not been able to get to, and I don't remember how to get there. Is it like, I think you can at some point go in through there? Like right here, maybe? I don't know. At some point, but there's like a series of puzzles we have to do. There's also been a few hints about, I think Mulbrook has mentioned her dad a couple times. And there's also been a hint about, I do remember something about new statues compared to old statues, or something like that. There's been a few additions to the ruins that were not originally here, or at least considerably newer than the old ones. In fact, if we go to the very first room, not even in the Gate of Guidance, strictly speaking, I think one of those may be part of it. We'll go run back quick, and then I'll put a break in the video when I go look up. I'll try to see if I can figure out the sequence of events here. I don't know how you would figure this one out yourself. This is not meant to be figured out easily anyway. So, I think this was an example of it. Relatively new mural in the ruins. Okay. So there's a fair number of these not old murals. I wonder if these flash now that we've killed the Guardians or something. Maybe, maybe not. And we did see this thing when we fought the mother fight. We actually used the Medicine of the Mind plus the Grail, Holy Grail tab. That's the gemmy looking one. And you pour them both on her and you continue fighting her. And if you don't, I don't know, either die or something bad happens. So, yeah, 1 second while well, first off, I'll double check where the last software is, and then I'll see if it's on the way to where I mean to go anyway. So I'll be back in a second. So interestingly enough, the next thing I wanted to do, we actually were very, very close to doing it when we were looking at all the key fairies. There is still one more thing to do with the key fairy. And again, I don't know how you get the hint to do this, other than maybe just getting the key fairy and... Oh, it's not here. Oops. 1 second, guys. Other than just getting a key fairy and going to all the rooms, maybe there's a secret somewhere. Like, well, that's something, but I don't know how to open that, so maybe we need a key fairy. That's the best guess I can say. Suffice to say, that's what we're gonna do. I'm pretty sure I've got my software set up. Miracle Mercury seems to be the way to get the key fairy. And it seems to be the only way to reliably get one, too, because of how rare they are normally if you just let it up to the random numbers. Yeah, that looks pretty key-like. There we go. So instead of going to any of the other areas we've used a key fairy, we're going to go over here. And I think, just like in the Spring of the Sky, there she is, just by going through here, you probably notice her behaving a little different. And surprise, surprise, she opens something up. We're going to go save first, just in case. I'm not sure if this is a one-way trip or not. But yeah, we'll give this a try. Get out of the way. Alright. Let's do it. There's a couple important things back here that I didn't need to do, but would have helped. Okay, we're in old version La-Mulana. So this is the MSC version, basically. Which is... Oh, good! And now the spikes hurt you if you walk into them. Good, but I do recognize the area. This is Chamber of... or the Mausoleum of Giants. You can read these things. I wonder if those are the original names of the giants, too. 8-bit is so hard to read. Yeah, there's a lot of slimes down there. Meaningless world where you're free to go down memory lane. Well, for me, I never played this version of the game, so it's all confusing to me. I can't walk down there, in case you're wondering. I did try. I will try the ladder on this side, too. Nope. So, yeah, we're just going to have to take the moving platform here. This won't be the entire world, from what I understand. Oh, look at the background there! It's actually more noticeable in this version, right there, than it was in the, the remake. To me, anyway. Earth Zeb. You've already read that. So, yeah, it gives you another hint about the moon, star, sun thing, which we've certainly done a lot of. Hopefully none of these guys, like, fall down and kill me. No, I will not be playing this version of the game ever. Enough time. Is this guy gonna kill me? Doesn't look like it. Only when we're at a certain point in the sun-moon puzzle. Got these guys. Doesn't this look retro, guys? Awesome. Oh, good. So, I'm just sort of messing around. I have an idea where we're supposed to go, but I just want to look at stuff for a bit before we go there. So, I think the main goal, basically, just to spoil it for you guys, is to get back to the surface in this world. Which, if you guys have been paying attention, shouldn't be too hard to do from here. I do remember this section of the game. The map doesn't work, obviously. Which also means the Grail tablet. The Grail tablet will just get us out of here. So it's not a one-way trip. That's nice. We can't even go right, interestingly enough. So not every room that you'd think you could get to do I have to. And the Grail tablet will read that. Why not? Cool. Can't save or anything by the looks of things. But it's pretty cool. I think, really, most of the puzzles that we solved were in the original game, although maybe not necessarily every last thing. I think there's probably a few changes, but I'm the wrong person to comment on that. But it does look like, you know, most of the stuff that was in this version made it to the remake, and looks quite similar to me. I mean, geesh. Nothing written here anymore. Was there something... Was that tablet different on our version? I couldn't tell you. Suppose I could have gone left. Yeah, the pictures in the background. Something about this 8-bit version is much easier to see the pictures. Oh, this is what people wanted to use for this version. This is like the areas people most wanted to revisit, I guess. This is what that means. Okay, I don't blame them. I'm imagining that tablet there, or Days, is probably just a trap to kill you. I prefer not to die right now. Wonder if the numbers are easier to read on this version or harder. Anyway, Gate of Guidance. Not that it's telling us that. Now, one important thing here. I don't know if I would have noticed this on my own, but remember that there was a shop here somewhere. So I'm pressing up to go into a room. It's harder to see where I am. Pressing down? No? It's really hard to tell where you are. Okay, so you can kind of see how far I could walk right before I hit a wall. Maybe I can't get in there right now? This is where I want to go, but maybe I can't do this yet. Dang it! That's what I get for not reading all the secrets. When I look at a guide, guys, I don't get, like, the full answer. I just get a brief, you should probably look there. Steal the sword, steal the shield, crush the helmet, crush the armor. I have no idea what that's talking about. Luckily, we can still use our grapple hook, or grapple claw here. And I still managed to pick the wrong door, because I'm just so awesome at this game. But yeah, remember this room. I'm pretty sure there's something we want to do here eventually. I'm pretty sure. Or it might not... maybe... Well, the secret is... I'll spoil it for you guys. There's a way to reset traps, like the flail trap. The amazing weapon we have, if you get it wrong. And that's the room for it. So, if you didn't get the flail whip, and you failed the weights puzzle and saved it afterwards like a silly guy, you need to go to that room and figure out what to do there. And maybe because I got it first try, it's not showing up. I don't know. Brand new puzzle hints? Oh boy. The Two Brave Souls, Quiet Solitude, a rock that reaches a high place. I don't know. I wasn't ready for puzzles. Isn't there like a secret wall in one of these? Maybe in the normal game there was. Oh, for sure. I didn't want to go up there anyway. Also, I'm pretty sure you could go to the right here before. What was written here? I don't know. But yeah, there was a shortcut that wrapped around to sort of where the boss room was, give or take, or close to that anyway. I suppose I'll put a weight on this if I can. You can't anyway. Well, that'll teach me. Did I read that? Be good, kids, and keep buying Negro games. Kind of reminds me of the Ovaltine commercial. Everyone's seen that movie, right? Oh, we can't go left anyway. Christmas Story, if you're wondering. Alright, well, let's keep moving. Can't put weights down there. Can't open the treasure chest. Boo. It's been so long since I was in this room in the main game, too. Imagine if you did all this and didn't find anything. Yeah, that would be hilarious. Okay. That's another Grail point. Unfortunately, this is not a Holy Grail tablet. That's what they're called, apparently. Look at me learning stuff. Can't go right here anyway. I still think that wall's suspicious. Was this like the very first life orb in the first game? Like in the main game? The very last stone tablet. That's all, folks. What if we go outside? See, you can go outside. Of course you can. Now this area is a fair bit different than nice music. Very happy to have that. A little bit different because you could walk directly over there from here. A little bit different than the normal world. Hey, Elder. 8-bit Elder. Belt in my retro PC's disk drive is all stretched out. Hidden the original La-Mulana software somewhere. Okay. Back to the colorful world. Well, that's what we're here for, if you're wondering. And you can't even go back in. He closed his tent. And there's a naked baby running around, apparently. Can I talk to any of these people? I don't think so. They don't want to talk. They don't like talking to, like, fully rendered characters like La Mesa today. You gotta look 8-bit if you want to talk to them. So, where would this La-Mulana software be? Where would you be hiding if you were a piece of software? I don't know 100%, but I'm just gonna whip a whole bunch of stuff, seeing as there's no eyeballs. That's a little bit weird. Does that mean anything? Switch to, no. That's suspicious, but it didn't seem to do anything. Okay, well, I was hoping I would just find this all nice and easy. The axis... Ah! I thought I heard something different there. Did you guys hear that? When I was jumping along? The sound was a little bit different. It must be a lot harder to find secrets in this version of the game if all you have to go by is sounds and you can't actually see the little animation when you're damaging the rock. Anyway, we got it! Look at that! That was easy! Totally easy! And I did check it up in between episodes. The combination is this plus Rand. This plus Bounce? I'm pretty sure it's La-Mulana plus something that makes you do tons of damage. Doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, let's go back to the real world. Whoa, doesn't this look crazy with colors? So... I thought there was a combo with La-Mulana and some of this stuff. There we go. Maybe that's it. Move. No. Huh. Anyway, there should be combos with La-Mulana that actually increase your whip damage, which would make something like the last boss much, much easier. And there is an invincibility frame combo and stuff like that. I still don't know them all. It doesn't really matter. But anyway, we've got all the software. Woohoo! One episode done. Alright, next time we will attempt to find the secret dungeon of doom and despair. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed, and have a great day.